We've seen some comments mentioning that we talk a lot about American tech news for a Canadian show, but I think that's allowed, guys. We are the 51st state after all. It's official now. The Nvidia App, which was meant to help boost the performance of gaming PCs, has been causing significant performance drops instead, according to a number of recent reports. To be fair, joining the Sith and destroying them often gets confused. The reports seem to have started with Twitter user Sebastian Castellanos, who claimed to see a 15% boost after uninstalling the GeForce Experience replacement app, followed by fellow Twitterite CompGuru910, who clocked an 11% difference. Tom's Hardware put these claims to test in 5 games, initially claiming they also found up to a 15% performance reduction, before later clarifying they actually saw drops between 2 and 12%. But that "we" represents the community. We all found that 15% and we are not happy about it. Thankfully, it turns out the culprit is the Nvidia app's game filters, which have been around for a long time and let you tweak the way your game looks with AI. It's AI again!
More waifus.
Apparently toggling that off pretty much negates the performance impact. Or you can just uninstall the app if the sting of Nvidia's betrayal still lingers. Honestly, fair. You and I didn't deserve this. TP-Link, maker of the most popular home internet routers in America, there we go talking about them again, are a little too popular for their own good. With criminals, the Wall Street Journal reports that the company is being investigated for security risks, which may lead to a ban of the company's products by the US Departments of Commerce, Defense, and Justice.
The 3 pillars of society.
God bless that country. Apparently TP-Link is just being targeted because it's a China-based company with a history of unpatched security flaws, whose routers have often been exploited in cyber attacks. So that checks out. An October report from Microsoft Security found that a Chinese threat actor designated Storm0940 used mostly TP-Link routers in its botnet operations. But hold on, guys. TP-Link just launched a holiday toy drive to help support students with special needs at high schools in Tustin, California. Maybe we're jumping to conclusions here.
Just give him a chance.
Tustin? It's Tustin. ARM and Qualcomm's court battle kicked off this week. It's been more than 2 years since ARM first filed suit over Qualcomm's acquisition of chip startup Nvidia. Remember that? ARM says they were supposed to buy a more expensive license, but Nvidia had already paid for a license. What, are you trying to rob me? I'm calling the Departments of Commerce, Defense, and Justice. It's a strange move. Qualcomm is arguably the most prominent company that's known primarily for its ARM-based chips. You'd think ARM would want to protect that relationship. On the other hand, ARM CEO Rene Haas testified that the Nvidia acquisition has deprived them of $50 million a year, which is more dollars than most people have. So one of the remedies ARM is seeking in this trial is an order for Qualcomm to destroy Nvidia's chip designs. Relax, guys. They're just PDFs. Just drag it to the trash. But when asked how much ARM IP is used in those designs, Nuvia's founder and CEO Gerard Williams III, that's real, answered 1% or less. And he said it so regally. I almost believe he had one of his servants do the math. I certainly believe that you should regally check out our sponsor.
Manscaped! Their Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra will help you trim your tree and impress your loved one. With its 2 interchangeable skin-safe blades, adjustable combs, and dual LEDs to light your way home for Christmas. And it's included in the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra with the Weed Whacker 2.0 ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Soother aftershave, and Crop Preserver deodorant to keep your tree ornaments gleaming and bright. Plus, the Manscaped Boxers 2.0 is in there and the Shed 2.0 travel bag. So be someone else's well-trimmed Santa baby or your own. Check out the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra at manscaped.com/techlinked and use code TechLinked for 20% off and free shipping.
Before the quick bits, I want to clarify the intro was a joke. We love you, America, but we also love our personal space.
Lots of it.
Stay down there. The RTX 50 series is coming, and Nvidia's board partners just can't help but leak stuff about them. In marketing their CES presence, Inno3D mentioned new DLSS-enabled graphics cards with something called neural rendering that would revolutionize how graphics are displayed. The text is gone from Inno3D's page now, so maybe Nvidia made them take it down? They'd rather you focus on their new compact computer for working with local AI, the $250 Jetson Orin Nano Super. Jensen wanted to add even more to the name, but the engineers managed to rein him in.
Nano Super Ultra. Excellent.
Engineers are great at naming things. Intel has issued a field update for their Core Ultra 200S Arrow Lake CPUs, making a number of fixes available that improve the chip's gaming performance. You may recall, most reviews found the Arrow Lake desktop chips to be worse in gaming than their predecessors. It's interesting that predecessor and processor have so many similar letters. Anyways,
I never thought about that.
Intel says they've identified and fixed 4 out of the 5 root causes for lower than expected performance. And another update in January will fix the 5th one. And that should be all the issues in Arrow Lake taken care of. It's not like Intel didn't do any quality control before launch, but they didn't have any coffee for a while. It was hard. You guys don't even know about fixes 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 days after TikTok asked for an emergency appeal on the federal law that could see the company banned by January 19th, the Supreme Court has heard their cry. This morning, the highest court in the US, there's that country again, agreed to hear TikTok plead their case on January 10th. Word on the street is that TikTok representatives will be laying out their arguments in the form of a truly fire interpretive dance. Let's hope the justices don't swipe up.
Use all the Riz you can.
And OpenAI's latest holiday announcement was a ChatGPT hotline. Users in the US, damn it, can call 1-800-CHAT-GPT to talk to the chatbot for up to 15 minutes or message it on WhatsApp anywhere in the world. During their live stream, the OpenAI team said you might want to use this in situations where you don't have great internet connectivity, but you do have a phone signal, and you just have to talk to a facsimile of a thinking human.
We're trapped. ChatGPT. Call 911.
Also, tell me I'm good inside. As for you, you just have to come back here on Friday for more tech news. Sure, this moving image of me may also qualify as a facsimile of a human, but can ChatGPT do this?
What?
That's my secret.
It probably can, honestly. Yeah.
Well, Gemini can. It's multimodal.